Hello everyone and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. That's assuming our schedule allows. Sorry I missed you a couple of days last week. Our schedule has been a bit all over the place lately and I just appreciate you guys being here when you can. With all that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. We'll just start right with it. We begin with some new details. Fire crews with the National Forest Service are monitoring and battling a 100-acre wildfire burning in rural eastern Baraga County. According to the Forest Service, the Summit Lake fire was discovered by aircraft on Friday evening. At the time it was found, it was observed to be just 5 acres. No trails or roads are closed at this time, and no structures are threatened. The fire's activity is described as creeping and smoldering, which means smoke may be visible in very localized areas. The cause of the fire remains under investigation at this time. And tomorrow is the last day for Michigan residents to register to vote online, by mail for the election, or by mail, for the November election. According to the Secretary of State, applications are available online or your clerk's office. Eligibility requirements include being a Michigan resident, U.S. citizen, at least 18 years old on election day, and not currently serving a sentence in jail or prison. Early voting sites will be open statewide from Saturday, October 26th through Sunday, November 3rd. On Election Day, polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. And these trick-or-treaters put on their best costumes today. The Dollar Bay Celebration Committee hosted its second annual Fall Family Fun Fest. Committee member Todd Gast says they're embracing Houghton this year. Kids visited decorated cars for candy, hot dogs, and could play games to win prizes. Gast says Dollar Bay has a large 4th of July parade and saw potential for a fall event.
Just felt like, every community really needs to celebrate our communities. And we feel like these types of celebrations are exactly what we want to do.
He says these events are open to anyone, not just Dollar Bay residents. That's why the committee held the fun on Sunday. Groups later gathered for a costume parade and voted on the best dressed. And a school fall fest introduced students with local farmers to show what they can eat at a school and home. TV6's Julia Seitz spoke with a farmer about students' love for vegetables.
These kids are having fun while learning about their local farmers at Houghton Elementary School today. The school put on its first Gremlin Fall Festival. School PTO President Jennifer DeLugie says the fest celebrates farmers.
We wanted to partner with the Farm to School initiative because that's really a big thing with our food service program. Doing a fall festival really helps bring in that harvest idea with the farmers.
The program connects schools with local farmers to strengthen communities and health. Kids use their punch card to play carnival games and could also watch an apple cider press demonstration.
But also get some more visibility for our farmers so that the families see who is helping support the school in this and to purchase things from those farmers.
Families can try some fresh produce like these microgreens at their market and take some for home. DeLugie says 4 farmers attended today to share their products, such as Whispering Wild Market farm owner Gina Kerr. She provides food for the school's 10 cents a meal program, which puts local grown food in school meals.
Kids were really excited about cauliflower this year. We had a really great crop and we were able to bring that in really super fresh. And they loved it. They were asking for more.
Kerr says local produce is fresh and tastes better than grocery store produce.
To not be afraid if it has a little bit of a nibble here from a caterpillar or a little spot on the apples, because that actually makes it healthier for you.
She encourages students to try new foods at least once. Julia Seitz, TV6 News, Houghton.
Thank you, Julia. Pictured Rocks Cruises is preparing to close for the season. As a key driver of tourism, its closure signals the closure of many other seasonal businesses in Munising. TV6's Dan Groneveld takes a look back at the season and what's next for Pictured Rock Cruises.
The Pictured Rocks cruises offer a sought-after view of the cliffs from the water, a view that Keegan Niebel, an operations manager for Pictured Rocks Cruises, says people came from all over to see this year.
At almost all the continents this season, plenty of different countries all across America and worldwide as well.
The cruise line broke ground this season on a loading facility with the hopes of making their cruises more accessible to people of all abilities. Niebel says improvements are also in the works for the ticketing and gift shop area. With improvements coming for next year, Niebel reflects on the end of a great season.
It's always a little bit bittersweet. It's, the staff here works so hard. The hours are, very tenuous and everybody's put in so much work. It's nice for everybody to get a break, but at the same token, it's a little bittersweet because, we love being able to take people out on the water.
Just because the cruises are ending doesn't mean Munising isn't still a destination. Catherine Reynolds, the CEO of the Alger County Chamber of Commerce, says there are still plenty of opportunities for hiking, mountain biking, and seeing the many waterfalls in the Munising area.
And a lot of locals like to get out and about once it starts to quiet down like this too, the quieter time of the season. The only thing is, though, you're not going to have everything open.
Pictured Rocks Cruises added one final cruise tomorrow on Monday at 5 p.m. Dan Groneveld, TV6 News, Munising.
Thanks, Dan. And finally tonight on the TV6 Digital Desk live stream, a new theater company is bringing the show to you. Big Lake Theater Company was founded with the goal of bringing high-quality storytelling to the community in non-traditional spaces like bars, breweries, churches, libraries, galleries, and bookstores. The company is having its first show this week, a Halloween cabaret. Amanda Boundy, the executive director of Big Lake Theater Company, shares her thoughts going into the first show.
We have some incredibly strong performers in this show, amazing voices. So I feel very confident that the community is going to be just absolutely wowed by this performance.
The show will be at 7 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, October 22nd at the Ordock Brewing Company. To learn more or to purchase tickets, go to UpperMichiganSource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. Always a good opportunity to support some local artists in our area. Grab a ticket if you can, for sure. And that's all the stories I have for you guys tonight. Thank you for joining me here live at the TV6 Digital Desk. But in the meantime, if you have any story ideas you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We'd love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me here live at the TV6 Digital Desk. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night.